Every day, thousands of shipping containers show up on America's shores, carrying everything from cars to electronics to Democratic candidates. Yeah, I don't know who keeps ordering these things, but there's too many. But now, there's a new import flooding the country that you won't be as excited about.
A massive shipment of contaminated waste could be headed back to the United States. Malaysia says it's sending back 3,300 tons of plastic waste to countries like the United States, the UK, and Canada.
Southeast Asian countries are sending back anything that can't be recycled. And countries like the US, Australia, and the UK have all been told to expect their garbage to be returned to them.
That's right. Shipping containers full of plastic waste are showing up on America's doorstep. Yeah, which doesn't make anybody happy. No one's happy to see trash, except seagulls. They love trash. Yeah, seagulls must be like the easiest people to buy gifts for, you know? It's just like, oh, wow, dude, a plastic fork? Thank you! It's like, you really like this? No, but I sell it to the Little Mermaid. She buys everything. The question is, why are containers full of plastic waste showing up in America? Well, let's find out in another installment of If You Don't Know, Now You Know. When you think of recycling, you probably think of a magical process where you throw your plastic in the blue bin and a unicorn takes it away, and then 9 months later you get a beautiful new baby water bottle. But the truth is, much like making an actual baby, the recycling process is much messier than what you may believe.
When most of us put out our recycling on trash day, recyclers sort through it, bundle it up, and ship it overseas to be recycled. For decades, much of that waste was sold to China.
America's main export to China by volume was trash. Recycled metal, cardboard, and plastic.
For decades, China's been a global dustbin, taking huge quantities of our rubbish and recycling it.
The relationship was symbiotic. China would ship goods to the US would use the empty ships to send China recycling. China would then use the recycling to make new goods to ship to the US, and the cycle continued.
Yep, from China to America, and then back to China, and then to America again. Basically, it's the circle of trash. Paper, plastic into paper. A paper, plastic into paper. A paper, plastic into paper. Yeah, believe it or not, America creates so much trash that it's had to send it over to China to be recycled. Which isn't really surprising when you think about it. Like, nobody is better at creating unnecessary trash than America. I mean, this is the same country where you can buy orange slices in a plastic container. Yeah, as if there wasn't already a container for orange slices called an orange. It's in the container. And for a very long time, the relationship worked, right? America sent China its recycling. China turned it into fake Louis Vuitton bags. But then, just like your ex, after a while, China decided it was sick of taking trash.
By 2012, China was receiving nearly half of all the recycling that Americans shipped out of the country. A lot of those materials could not be recycled. They were ending up in landfills, the environment, or worse, taking a human toll. Now the country is trying to clean up its image. In January, China stopped taking most of the dirty recycling it called foreign garbage.
Which means some 7 million tons of plastic needs to be recycled elsewhere.
Yep. You see, back when China was a poorer country, they were fine with sorting through America's recycling. But now that they're more rich and more powerful, they've decided that that's beneath them, which is understandable, right? You start making some money, you upgrade your life. It's like when you get a big promotion. You know, so you start buying the super soft toilet paper, yeah? Instead of using napkins you stole from Burger King. You know what I mean? You know, when you lay them together and you make sure the corners overlap. We've all done that, come on.